that's not right. Aha! No, that's a bit better. Let me just put up a couple of messages here. Let's see here. Oh, 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 you're actually eating today. You're not just eating logs in the fantasy video game of life. Honestly, life is a fantasy video game with unclear rules and less clear obstacles. I still have no idea how investment actually works. Anyway. Hey, Soul King, how are you doing tonight? What are you eating, by the way? And is it something other than a burrito? Please tell me it's something other than a burrito. If it's something other than a burrito, I totally agree with you. If it isn't, then we have some problems that we need to discuss. Namely, burritos are not your friends, and however much they try to be, they will never take the place of the one true love that is lasagna. I'm eating s'mores. Yeah, now you've actually got to stay subbed. Otherwise you lose your ability to eat s'mores. I might actually just change it over to being one of the better Twitch TV emotes. I don't know. I haven't decided. I think that currently Better Twitch TV runs Omega LOL or something like that. And let me just... I bought them today. Oh, you actually have... Huh. Omega LOL. Oh, Better Twitch TV currently doesn't have. Huh. Huh. Damn it. Okay, apparently I don't have that. I thought I did. What is your name? What's your job? Where are you heading? Sound interesting. They say that in a better known part of the Hiccuping Forest, there was a strange hypnotist called the Emperor who enslaved people with one look. Get it? No. This is why these guys are actually just straight up not worth talking to. Go away. Oh, stop stabbing my dog. Yeah, 56 HP. I'll take that. What did he have? He had a capilla. Some gunpowder. Take those ciggies and this and this. And a duffel bag. Wow, didn't know you could get duffel bags. We did end up using the rope. Examine the dog. Good Zolbars. Hang on a moment. We need to check those weird bunkers where the mushroom cultists went. I have a sneaking suspicion that our answers could be there. I completely agree. I figured the Mycelium cult would actually be the evil group. Also, we should kill this cow. Why should we kill this cow? Because it's got meat, and we just spent a lot of meat on its owner. See? Meat. Doot. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, you're actually eating s'mores for real. Nice. Nice. So you actually have, oh. How are they? How have they been doing? Are you actually making them over like a slow fire or anything like that? You know, the proper way? Or are you using an oven to heat up stuff? You have an M15 rifle. Or an M16, sorry. I might actually grab that. And also an SKS. That's technically better. M15Gs, 5.4 millimeters. PPS uses. How much money do we have total? I'm actually going to try and take whatever money he's got, which is 2,500. Sell off everything I have that is sellable. We also got some diesel for the car. I know we ran out of diesel. You cook it over a fire pit. Awesome. Wait, you guys have a fire pit where you live? That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. We'll hold off on that for now. We'll just do money, and then we'll pull whatever we have to trade out. Because I know we've got a fair amount to trade. Come on, guys, over here. There we are. Like, we've got these rifles, for instance. This one's got a shot round. So we'll trade this. That stays. Cool. Because I want to give a certain man better weaponry. Could get an SSH. Well, okay. These custom rifles are kind of hard to get to, unfortunately. I still have no goddamn idea what this scanner does. Man. Atom RPG scanner. Oh, you have to have the scanner in. Okay. Apparently I've been using the scanner wrong this whole time. Which I suppose isn't that surprising. Hey, buddy. I know I've taken this weapon away from you before, but please don't shoot me with it. Yeah, there you go. Now he's got an actual SMG. Let's discuss tactics. There's no burst setting on here. which means Fidel is almost certainly still going to kill me. Actually, while I was grinding a little bit earlier, funny story. So you guys know how the Dragonov can do 50 damage per hit. Well, it turns out my life is 88 life total. And when he crits, it doubles the damage. So I took 108 damage and died because my sniper accidentally shot me in the back of the head. Whoops. Let's see. Let's discuss tactics. Damn you, old man. Don't risk your life in vain. As soon as you see an enemy, run and hide. Right, no. We can also get this M16 rifle. But I'm kind of saving up. Because I need to get better armor. I mean, we've got actual pretty swag armor. Oh, no. What am I doing? There we are. Oh, yes, that reminds me while we're here. I need this weapon. Oh, you've got some stuff you've been holding out too that I missed out on. $2008. Oh, sweet. Okay. If we can actually just get the SKS, then that'd be great. Because the SKS is just better in a lot of ways than the Dragunov. Mostly due to ammo economy. I'm able to find its ammo a lot cheaper. So he's going to switch over to the SKS for well, when he's out of ammo for the Dragunov. And what I might end up doing is just giving him Dragunov ammo whenever I feel like we're actually at threat. I'm having a random sharp stabs in your back today. They holy fuck, they hurt. Did you hurt your back recently? Or do you think that you hurt your back recently? Let's go fix the car. We don't have anything to sell at this point. We might be able to buy some more diesel though, or not diesel, something else. Yeah. I've always had back issues. Today is just flaring up big time. I think I pulled something at work a couple of days ago. Oh, shit. Do you tend to move things around? As someone with previous scoliosis, I get the feel. Believe me. Open the trunk. Like, I had back problems for such a long time. Then they did a ridiculously expensive surgery on me and fixed it. More or less. Occasionally I still get the weird twinge, but nothing too bad. Okay, let's see here. think I poured everything that I need to into there. Yeah, we gotta get rid of some of these books. Actually, that's what I'll do. Keep collecting the Dick Popov stuff. Probably best to keep 2 of these on me at all times, because 2 of them guarantees that I'm going to have complete immunity to radiation if I encounter it. I don't really need anti-red if I do that. Having a single antidote seems prudent. We don't need this much meat. All right. All right. We're good. Have you had to go to doctors in the past? Past Soul King? That's all I do at job. I work construction labor. Oh. Oh man, that sucks. Although I do hear that construction does at least pay very well. So hopefully you do have that option. Yeah, open gas tank. Got 5 liters. So last we left off, we have a couple of options to do. Meet the caravanners. Got any fuel? No? Maybe? Yes? Don't need that anymore. What is this? Blue beret. Ugh, that's going down faster than I would like. But the car is still a much faster method of getting around than anything else. We're going to go ahead and influence the election here. Actually, first we need to go to Paragon. Which I'm kind of curious to see if Paragon has changed at all. I'll be perfectly honest here. Giant wasps having trouble keeping up with a mobile car. Do we have that note from an onlooker? Or a strange memo? Oh no. I am kind of curious how you handle that situation. Turn around and leave. We don't have to do what you say, game. I mean, Jesus, it helps. Okay, let's see if these guys have anything. So there's always guaranteed to be 2 caravans here, it looks like. I don't know much else other than that. Maybe more than 2. Huh. Yeah, more than 2. As if. Were you born yesterday? This mask keeps the dust away from my face. If you've been on the road for weeks, it can get pretty hard without it. What are you doing? We're trying to... we're waiting for the boss to tell us when we're good to go. I'm the driver, and these fellows are the caravan guards. See the skull with the cross sabers on it? That's a sign of Paragon. Means we're not some independent truckers, but an official caravan. Neat. Burn the game. Sacrifice the game. What do you mean? What do you mean sulking? I don't want to burn this game. This game is actually really good. I really like this game. It's decent. It's okay. It has my approval. Do you realize how rare that is? Do you know how hard it is to find a game that is that has my approval? It's so hard. It's disturbingly hard. Oh, that's what it does. Oh. Well, that's interesting. That's a Dragunov shot right there. I never figured that this is how the scanner worked. So apparently you have to equip the stupid thing. There, power up hands. I was giving you hands to the game saying it can control. Oh god, no. Oh. Oh no, you're right. I didn't even think about that, but you're completely right. I have to do what the game says. Well, guess I'm gonna go die now. I mean, almost certainly that's what's actually going to happen. Like, that's not even really a joke. It's just, I guess I'm gonna go die now. Open the trunk. Do we have anything to sell? We got these knives. And whatever this stone tool is. Major archaeological discoveries. Oh no! A note from an onlooker we can get rid of. This cassette, these. This waste paper and vodka. Along with this tape. Condensed milk. This increases speechcraft. Okay, and increases personality by 1. Gonna pull these out and then give them over to our good friend. That's not our good friend. Oh wait, can he not use the shield? Do shields not work if you have a two-handed weapon? They might not. If that's the case, then we may just pull the shield off of him. And replace it with a duffel bag. Russian smashes through random walls in a game. Vodka? Vodka? I don't think Russians are that brutish. I mean, granted, I've seen some of their training methods. 4. Here's the money. Frickin' hell. They have so much money. Or they have so much spare. Okay, that's everything. And then strange memo is staying in my inventory. Cool. Cool. Looks like we're good. Gonna go ahead and pull this, and then just fill the rest with cash, because I just gave him a fair amount of money. All right. We just got so much fuel for our car that we probably don't have to worry about it for a while. That's good to know that you can do that occasionally. 53.3 liters. Yeah, heck yeah. Let's put the pedal to the metal. That's how they talk about things, right? Wait, hang on. We had business in Paragon, didn't we? There was a official from Krasnoznameni here, and we need to get their attention so that we can actually do stuff with Otranoia. So that we can really just fix an election. It's gonna be Cat. No, give me one. Thank you. This scanner is kind of nice. Scanner doohickey. What's over here? Nope. We can take it. Just don't expect me to actually want to use it or anything like that. Hey, you know, I never did figure out how to actually spell your name, Ninja. So I'm just going to keep calling you Ninja, or say your name. I think it was Meat Ninja, or Meat 3. I don't know. Yeah, we got the car working. And just recently found a good source of gasoline for it. I'm working on trying to upgrade armor across the board, which is taking a while because shit, armor is expensive and hard to find, more to the point. I think this is the official from Krasnoznameni. You see a man on the verge of his 50th birthday. This indicates that the gray hairs that are seen in his thick black beard, by his strong forehead accentuated by the high receding hairline, as well as his piercing, assessing eyes, that only the man who's seen a lot in his life can have. The man is pensively leaning over a vodka shot. A hoodlum sitting next to him is whispering something in his ear. Pardon me, am I interrupting you? Before both the bearded gentleman and the hoodlum sitting next to him raise their heads at the same time. The bearded man is the first to talk. He's polite, but you can still hear a slight irritation in his voice. Excuse me, who do I have the honor of talking to? Oh, my manners. My name is... Oleg Grievous Crimes Tagalov. I doubt that's your real name. However, I can't verify it. You can call me Ivan. Are you an Ivan Ivanovich by any chance? An official from Krasnoznameni? The man raises his eyebrows in surprise and exchanges glances with his hoodlum guardsman. What makes you think that I'm that very Ivan Ivanovich? You fit the descriptions. Do I? And who described me to you? Your mate Dan from the factory. Ivan Ivanovich slaps himself on the forehead and invites you to sit down with a gesture. Yes, that's right. How could I forget? That's all about the elections in that village, Otranoia. Yes, I indeed agreed to help Denis Denisovich with this. Oh my God, it's Ivan Ivanovich and Denis Denisovich. This is a joke. This has got to be a joke. To legitimize the process, so to speak. That's nice. In that case, it's time for you to be on your way. The village elections must be held. What, is it time already? Well, then, what's there to be done? I said I would help, and so I must do it. Ivan Ivanovich and his bodyguard get up from the table. Let's go get the car ready. If you guys need a ride as well, then come along. There's still place in the car. It would be nice. Dude, we have a car, Fidel. Hold your horses. Yeah, no. We got a car. Don't worry about it. Fidel's just like, no, we gotta ride with them. And I'm just like, I would have to leave my car behind to do that. You dumb. It's a really nice car, too. Gas, gas. All right, over to Otronoya. What is this tiny chicken creature? Two large men are chatting about something near the large oak in the middle of Otronoya. Passers-by avoid them, all the while giving them cautious looks. You remember you've seen both of these men at the factory? Ah, the Dansmen. Okay, gotcha. When the two notice you, the main man, wearing a green hat, speaks. Hey, Dan sent us to help, in case some of these folks won't vote. I don't think I'll need this kind of help. The other man speaks up. He is a shifty-looking character without any headwear. Isn't it too early to assume things? That's right. You never know when you need a sturdy hand. Why wait while they pick and choose? Just ask me to hasten things up a notch. I'll use both of my arguments, the left as well as the right. The man cracks his knuckles in a demonstration of sorts. Don't act out too much. We don't need fighting in the middle of the village. The cutthroats look at one another and nod. Sweet. Well, as long as they know where they stand here. Former head of the village, Kovalev, sits at the table in the tavern. He holds a glass with some kind of spirit. The old man stares, concentrated on the murky liquid. How are you, Comrade Kovalev? The man lifts his heavy gaze and sighs. Everything is fine. Sorry. Everything is fine. I'm actually glad things turned out this way. It's time for the village to pick a new leader. I don't know. I think you did good, man. You think so? I hope so. Everything I did for the prosperity of this village. Yes. Well, now it's retirement for me. I think I'll even start a garden. Don't fret, Kovalev. Life isn't all that depressive. The man nods and suddenly smiles. I'm not scared or sad. I'm just looking inside myself. I thought this retirement was going to kill me, but I got peace of mind instead. You run along now. You must have other things to do. But this old man has all the time in the world now. Neat. Hello, daughter of Kovalev. Before you stands Katya Radchenko, the local tavern proprietor. You can hardly recognize her with all the clean clothes and makeup she put on. It seems she's tried very hard to make an impression, and it actually worked. Upon seeing you, she smiles warmly and invites you to come over. Oh, hello. Thinking about the election here. Pretty sad that Father had to resign, but I think he wasn't really against it himself. I appreciate that Dan didn't want me to kill Kovalev, because Kavalev's a good dude. And Dan at least knows what he's doing as the crime boss. Starting a fight in the one place that they keep extorting would be a bad idea. What are your chances of winning? The same as Grankin's, but that's up to the villagers to decide. Wait, what do you think? Will I be able to win the election? I think you have some nice chances. I have no doubts about it. The girl giggles and then looks at the floor, shy of her outburst. Thank you. Even if you don't really think so. Thank you, still. Alright. Let's go tell Grenkin that he has 0 chance of winning because I'm going to kill him. I don't know what this is, but I've just read it. I got some experience out of reading it. Superintendent Grankin looks around in a hurry, obviously nervous. When he notices you, he snaps his fingers as if he's got a sudden idea. Everybody is ready for the election. Just some minor details. Won't distract you then. Sweet. Ivan Ivanovich is discussing something with his bodyguard, but as he notices you, he livens up and claps his hands. There you are. Splendid. Listen, local supply and maintenance manager and one of the members of the election race. Comrade Grenkin has already had a necessary political talk with the villagers. Kovalev has self-withdrawn and has lost touch with reality. Now all we have to do is play our card. He seems fine, actually. Kovalev seems perfectly fine, all things considered. I don't know why they say he's lost touch with reality. How's that? Most of the people are ready for the election. Everyone will vote for the designated candidates. Some fishermen wanted to run in the election, but it was duly explained to him that only the important village dwellers can take part in the election. In other words, everything's going to be legal. Okay, who are our candidates? Oh my god, it's Ferret! Ferret! Hi. Hi. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. We are destroying an election. And by that I mean we're rigging one. It's going to be great. Right, and who are our candidates? Apart from Comrade Grankin, who we definitely don't want to win. Ivan Ivanovich straightens his jacket and lowers his voice a bit. Apart from Grankin, Katya Radchenko, a local pub owner, volunteered to run in the elections. Denis Denisovich foresaw that she would make this step. It's not a problem. He lowers his voice even more, almost switching to a whisper. Grankin thinks the victory is already his, but it may not be so at all. I'll put it bluntly, let's decide the villagers' fate here and now. Who should we support? I believe you, as the factory representative, have the full right to decide it. I think Katya should win. Ivan Ivanovich casts a quick glance at the village supply and maintenance manager, who is sweating buckets, and nods. I see. New ideas are good, of course, but the lack of any kind of experience and hot temper is not so much. However, Denis Denisovich, with Denis Denisovich by her side. By the way, this guy's called Ivan Ivanovich. Hi, Ferret. Hi, Vermicelli. Hi, Ultimara. Hi, Ferret, 2 more times. Oh, there's all the sadness. How are you doing? What was Ferret doing? Hang on, let me... we've got so many people here. Shout out. What were you playing? You were playing Dawn of Man. I did get to see a bit of that. How far did you get in that game, Ferret? Because you just started it today, right? Alright, in that case, you might be interested to learn that there are 2 people in the village who are dead set against her candidacy. First of all, there's the wife of the Treasury Guardsman, a resourceful woman with a strict, wide face. I think her name is Karina. She herself is against Katya, has set her husband against her, and is muddying the waters in general. Okay, we can make her disappear. The Mesolithic era? I don't know human history, so you're gonna have to tell me what that is. Secondly, it's Krenkin himself. It's best to point it out to him that he's not right. An official needs to talk to him about the politics, if you will. You don't have to look for him far and wide. He's right here, close by. You should also find his Karina and somehow convince her to change her mind. The rest are either indifferent or will vote the same way as the majority. But there's one more thing. What is it? The man thoroughly sleeks his receding hair and moves closer to you. Listen, the elections have to go really smoothly. This means that we need a 100% voter turnout. Like it was in USSR, may it rest in peace. But the problem is that 2 men in the village refuse to vote. Plus, they confuse others. One is the so-called Grandpa Semyon, who I've talked to and done chores for. God damn it, Semyon. I thought we had talked about this. Who doesn't want to vote for Grenkin out of principle, and according to him, doesn't want to place this cross on Katya. The other one is Guardsman Ian, who decided that democracy is also about the right to abstain. These 2 troublemakers need to be forced to cooperate. I'll try to convince them. Alright, Grenkin, I know I don't like you. I know you don't like me. I'm stealing all of your coffee. You see me stealing all your coffee? And soap, I guess. Did I actually get the soap? I did not get the soap. Okay. Either way. Grenkin, we are Nazis? Do you see our gas masks and our military helmets and our big guns? Mostly our big guns. Do you see what this gun is? This. I can't reload it, but I wanted to reload it. Fuck it. There. Haha. See? This is a big gun. Anyway, now that we've made our point, that's Hexogen. No, don't talk to Hexogen. Superintendent Grenkin looks around in a hurry, obviously nervous. When he notices you, he snaps his fingers, as if he got a sudden idea. Everything is ready for the election. Just some minor details. Oh, what do you know? This is exactly why I came here to talk to you, Superintendent Grenkin. Yes? What is it? Maybe I need to prepare a speech or something? Listen, friend, it would be better for all of us if Katya won. The man thinks your words over for a while. Seems like your tone and self-assurance worked in your favor. Are you sure? Well, I believe Ochernaya would gain more in case I win. Grenkin, how about considering your work from the shadows? You can always be Katya's wise old mentor. That will sometimes send new young leaders in a new direction, or in a needed direction. Snurk. What is snurk? Ah, what is snurk? The superintendent lifts his brow and looks at you, as if for the first time. Step away into the shadows, but continue controlling the village through Katya. Oh, delightfully devilish, Grenkin. He rubs his hands together with an evil grin. Okay, I will vote for Katya. Let her be the head of the village. He has absolutely no power if Dan has anything to say about it. A wise decision. Yeah, okay, so not even the comrade will vote for Grenkin. The USSR, may she rest in peace. Old man Semyon is scratching his hefty beard. When he sees you, he squints a little, then smiles his widest toothless grin at you. Ah, shunny! Oh, those electronics makes me nauseous. I'm too old for this. Can you tell me why you didn't want to vote? What's there to tell? I don't like Grenkin, and I pity our little Katya too much. Quite the burden. Looking out for the whole village. He's already basically doing it, old man. Please, old man, everyone needs to vote. The old man sighs, takes off his hat, and touches his temple. Seems like your words made this old skeptic think. If it's that important, but I still doubt it. What could my vote change? Well, that's exactly why we're trying to get you to vote. It can give her a 100% chance to win. There are few people living in Ochernaya. Fine, fine. We'll see how you sing once these two guys from the factory pay you a visit. Old man Semyon puts his hat back on and frowns. If he wasn't disappointed in you before, he sure is now. Call anyone like you like, Shunny. We'll see what kind Shafar human selves bring to the table. Huh. Just gonna... Hey guys, I got a job for you. We didn't need to do this either, I just wanted to. We're gonna beat up an old man with two guys with guns. You know, it's okay. Talk him into it. We'll talk, but we won't harm the old guy. Good. Oh, come on, why not? It's a matter of principle. Let's go. Don't overdo it, guys. Sweet. I actually kind of want to see this. Their truncheons are named Argument. He already made the the knuckle cracking gesture and all that. All right, this is gonna be great. Grandpa, you're almost dead, but your fellow villagers still want to live happy, fulfilling lives. Ah, you damn bastards! You want to make me vote, don't you? Yes. Seems like this one has less dementia than we thought. Goddamn bastards! Vote for you-know-who. Got it. Got it. That was surprisingly easy. Great. Alright, well, that's been fun. We didn't actually have to hurt him either. Neat. Now we need to find this guy's wife. Before you stands an aging man with an old rifle in his wrinkled hands. He looks at you with mostly concealed interest. I don't know. I actually liked Kovalev. He was a good man. But his time has passed. Yes. We need to find his wife? Yes, sirree, Bob. My name is not Bob. What are you doing? Yes. You see a stocky mustached man in his 40s. Right, this is the... What's this? Before you stands a tough woman with a large, hardened face. Seems like this is the Karina Ivan Ivanovich talked about. Elections and elections. All candidates make me question why we even have them. What do you know? This is exactly why I came to chat with you. Are you not sure who to support? I will be voting for Comrade Grinkin. He's a wicked little guy, but he's got gumption. That's why you're voting for him. That is the worst reason to vote for him. He's got gumption. He's got gumption, everyone. He's experienced, all right. Experienced as a thief, as a liar, as a hater of old ladies. The woman became more serious as you speak. Seems like your words woke up her own doubts about Grankin. Well, it's not news to me, but I always thought that if people show him respect and gratitude, he'll forget about his nasty old ways. You think otherwise? I sure do. Well, he sure does enjoy asking for bribes, but I never thought him a thief. Just an average politician, just like in the good old days. But if you think he's a real crook, Oh, well, maybe might as well give Katya a fighting chance. If anything goes wrong, we can always back out on the results, right? Yeah, sure. Sure. But now, do vote for Katya. Good luck. Do vote for Katya. Okay, we're done. We have rigged the election successfully. Time to actually see the results. Even Ivanovich looks around with curiosity. As he notices you, he waves at you amicably. What is the forecast regarding the future of the village? It needs a government. A strict one. Attentive to detail. Demanding of every separate social unit. Provided that we succeed now in organizing a thing like that here. My forecast will be nothing but optimistic. Its location, infrastructure, and proximity to vital resources such as drinking water, those fantastically abundant mushrooms, and a more or less healthy forest. All these factors promise great future to Otradnoye, as long as its people don't fail at it. What's your opinion? I've got mixed feelings about them, which is good, because usually the dwellers of places like this one only command pity. Local doctor, Mycelium, I believe, a good specialist. He needs to give some students he needs to be given some students so that he doesn't lose his skills. I mean, the guy already addressed me as a young man a few times. I fear his mind might fail him in the nearest years. Hang on a moment. And Yan? You made the right choice. Okay, who is Yan? When do we start the election? At what point do you realize you're the bad guys? At the point when Dan stops making sense. I'm sure that'll start coming soon. Dan has so far been a actually really sensible leader. To a surprising degree. Oh, right, there's the guardsman. I think it's Yan here. Yan the guard is looking into the horizon. Sometimes he turns to the village, quieted down before the vote. When he sees you, he gives you a nod. Hey there! Heard of the election? I'll probably pass. Let's talk about you not voting, okay? What's there to talk about? I have the right not to vote, so I won't. Is this how true labor thinks, comrade? You betray the collective and spit into Lenin's mummified face with your descent into self-imposed non-voter state? Sorry, read that horribly wrong. The guard lifts a brow in doubt, but it seems like your words have somewhat touched him. You're speaking just like a Soviet agitator from the pre-war times. Come on, I know it's what the collective wants, but I don't want to mess with this election. It feels wrong somehow. A doubting man is worse than a capitalist, comrade. Off to the voting area with you, for the glory of the proletariat. Jan waves you away, looking tired and bored. Quit clowning around, smartass. You make this election seem even more like a damn joke. Well, definitely in the gray. Yeah. We'll get there. I mean, we're rigging elections, but it's also rigging elections with the intent of actually helping this place. So, Dan left it up to me, which is more than some other crime bosses would do. I feel scared for the future of this village. I'd say any stupid thing to make this election happen. Why are you so worried? I'm a local and I don't care about this election one bit. That's because I'm being paid off by the local pageantry. That's because I'm being paid off by the local pageantry. Don't worry about it. I could totally say that. I love that it's a dialogue option we have. I want to see what this does. I like this place a lot, and I know the election will change it for the better. Yan looks at you without any trust. You're making this mock-up democracy sound like a huge deal. But everyone knows the process is just for show. How are elections not a huge deal? Your future is on the line. The guard spits on the ground and clicks his tongue. What a future we got in front of us. Either with a girl who never had any political experience, or the boring old man who enjoys bribes and small theft. Oh god, this rings so true. I mean, I know this game came out after stuff like the Trump administration began, but still, like, this rings so true. There are no ideal candidates in democracy. Like, that election, no matter how you put it, there was just no good choice. You do not like Xenogears. Interesting. Actually, kind of curious about that. Would you like to elaborate on why, Tomba? The girl's actually bright and smart. She'll be like a mother to you folks. You just want me to vote for her, is that it? That's how you should have started this conversation, by saying you have personal interests in this game. Yeah, that's fair. Damn my interests. It's just I think Katja deserves the support. If you're too lazy to help, I will. Yan spits on the ground. Now you're making me look like some asshole who is too lazy to help out a sweet girl. Fine. Fine. I'll do it. I'll vote. Good luck during the election. Glad I opened your eyes. Once again, this game does dialogue correctly. Most of that was not speech checks. Most of that was actually navigating a maze of dialogue options and selecting the one that worked out the best. Or that I thought would work out the best, and I love that about this. They did dialogue really well in this game. Alright, we're good. Ivan Ivanovich looks around with curiosity as he notices you. Yes, yes. Everything is ready. Enough time was wasted. Alright, now we should start doing the most important part. Although there's a small matter I need settled first. Oh, what now? Well, it's hard for me to ask this, but you see, we need at least 30 stacks of paper. For all the paperwork, you know. Paper doesn't come cheap nowadays. Are you serious? Where will I get that much? The man looks at you very seriously at first, then bursts into laughter. His bodyguard gives you a crooked smile as well. They're most likely laughing at you at your expense. Oh, Oh my! You should have seen your face! Calm down. We got everything we need already. I'm not some novice in things like that. Oh. That was good. Thought Newt crashed, but my internet is just bugging out. Oh. For one reason is the mecha theme. Oh, well, okay. Well, that's definitely not me. And from what I've seen of the combat, it just looks painful to play. I've seen Xenoblade combat, and I know that it's actually apparently really enjoyable because there's just a lot to keep track of. But it just looks super simple at first. Well, what do you know? Never thought you'd turn out to be such a joker. Well, you were wrong. This work isn't really fun, so I like to mix things up from time to time. Fine, look. Jokes aside, we need to start the show. Even Ivanovich slaps his bodyguard on the shoulder and he slowly exits. The villagers are slowly gathered at the building entrance. You hear from them talking and whispering to each other. People are trying to look into the building. They push each other out for the opportunity to see inside. Ivan Ivanovich's bodyguard even has to scare some of the people away with his short wooden club. Ivan Ivanovich, meanwhile, prepares some pieces of paper and pencils, which he later spreads among the villagers. Even though the village is not too big, the voting process takes 2 whole hours, during which some of the people start political arguments, which have nothing to do with the votes. A pig barges into the voting area, and some fisherman from another village is caught trying to vote for himself. Yeah, they did mention that about the fisherman. Finally, everyone leaves. Ivan Ivanovich looks at the stack of voting papers in his hands and puts them on a shelf. Well, it doesn't take a math genius to know the result. The man looks at the results again, whispers something almost without moving his lips, and finally speaks up. The youth won, by which I mean the charming Katya. Interesting. Never thought this crowd wanted change so badly. Perhaps that old patriarch's ways weren't to the people's liking after all. She's also his daughter, if that makes anything. So, You've never liked the mecha theme shows or games. Usually ends up being the same for the most part. Plus, Gundam kind of ruined it. I don't blame you on Gundam, Tomba. Unfortunately, mecha has such a deep seat in stuff like politics, which is really annoying for me. I honestly just want to see giant mechs fighting. Having the political side of mecha in every mecha is just... no. Gundam put it there and it seems to have stuck, which is really annoying. The fascinating world of striving democracy. Sorry. Ugh, the fascinating world of striving democracy. What now? Now? Nothing. The deed is done, and I'm off to Krasnozhnemeny again. It was nice meeting you. Say hi to Dan for me. And if one day you find yourself walking past the Chamber of Commerce of Krasnozhnemeny, don't be shy. Come in and ask for Ivan Ivanovich. We're colleagues, after all. Later. Neat. Alright, that was fun. That was... probably got a pretty decent amount of XP out of that, too. Oh my god, it cost me around 7,000 XP now to level up. Jesus. Where's my car? Is it... it's over here, right? Yeah, it is. You were downloading a few games. Why are you a walking radar? Oh, it's the item I'm holding in my hand. It's the scanner. I just recently discovered how it works. So I've been using it in most locations just to figure out if anything would happen. Man, it is good to see that full fuel tank. Gas is surprisingly hard to find. 1,000 rubles for an entire full tank. That's pretty good. Kosoi runs towards you, huffing, puffing, and looking around as if he was being chased by someone. When he sees you, he stops dead in his tracks. I don't recommend going into the camp right now. Dan and Shishak had a fight recently. All of us understood that there's going to be trouble sooner or later. They insulted each other, showed disrespect, and now they're literally at each other's throats. The men are also divided amongst themselves. Some continue following Dan, some sided with Shishak. Well, good. I want to follow Dan. Dan's a good leader. He knows what he's doing. Things are calm right now, but such silence is usually followed by a storm. So you do what you want, but I'm getting myself out of here. I just know how many a good guy will fall in the upcoming fight. I'm not planning to become one. If Dan wins once it hits the fans, I'll come back. If not, I won't. Damn, I just feel it's going to start soon. So if things are fine, you're with Dan. But when it hits the fan, you run away like a coward? The man looks towards you, towards the horizon again, and nods. Yeah, it'd be pretty scummy of me to run. You're right, brother. Hold on, Dan. Help is on the way. That's better. All right, let's turn that radar off, shall we? We want to help Dan. Where's the actual fighting taking place? There we go. See, I can turn it off whenever I want. It looks like they're in there. Where did you find the gas? Oh, so there was a caravan selling it, surprisingly. Did you murder them? No, I didn't. You know that I've learned why you don't murder caravans now. That's just insane. I don't think I'll be so lucky if I end up finding that group the next time. That is a lot of men. Also looks like Dan's fine, at least. Hopefully he stays fine. Okay, we're killing all of the people that are red. I assume, yeah, that looks like Dan. Can I hit anyone? I can. I'm guessing... Oh man, like the actual hand-to-hand animations in this game are really good. Yeah, stab him! Stab him real good! How are you not dead yet, sir? Well, that man is super dead. You got hit by the SKS there. I'm bad at being a bandit. Yeah, I kind of am. Don't blame me, bring my upbringing. Oh, on the upside, it looks like it's no name bandits got hurt. One of the outposts needs to have a caravan visit it, and then you can buy the game. What do you mean, just enough to last the entire rest of the game? Because, yeah, that'd be accurate. Hey, Dan. Damn, that shit shack. Dan! Dan! I want to talk to you. Okay. Well, I think we definitely cleared out the ranks, as Dan just said. My God, just... What the heck? Bunch of keys. Plus 30 to lockpicking. That was well worth it. What's this over here? That's got a grenade. Also, looks like Shishak died really early on in the fight. Came at the perfect time. Yeah, so apparently Shishak tried to dethrone our boss. And because I like Dan a lot, yeah, they got shot real good. Where's my car? There's my car. I want to put some of this away. Did Dan survive? It looks like Dan survived. Because he's the one in the white shirt with the awesome mustache. I just don't think he has anything to say right now. Because he was way in the back and most of the opponents were just melee oriented. So there wasn't that much I could actually do in that situation. I'm getting rid of this lockpick because we have a bunch of keys, which for some reason is more effective at lockpicking than an actual lockpick. I don't know why, but sure, I guess. I ain't gonna complain about that. A bottle of water. Skeleton keys? Maybe. I just know that Shishak had them when he first when we first met him, so I assume I looted them off of Shishak. We might have to leave and then come back. Kind of a dissatisfying end to the bandit quest line, if that's the case. Let's see what's over in Dan's area. Oh man, maybe we can loot his house now. Now that he's here. Or now that he's outside. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna leave and come back and see if everyone's still in the same location. If they are, then I'm just not gonna bother with the factory anymore. Now you can entertain babies. Oh man, babies, just the worst. Don't even talk about babies. Babies are actually just terrible. If only humans didn't have a larval stage. If only we popped fully formed with an idea of what our jobs were and had no childhood to speak of. It'd make everything so much better. God damn, I really have become a dad. An old man with an eye patch on his left eye is standing in front of you. He's wiping an empty glass bottle with an important look, turning it in his hands as if looking for any stains he's missed. The bottle is sparkling clean. I met your mate in the roaring forest and gave him your regards.
Ah, what pleasant news. How is he? Is everything all right?
He's alive and well. Promised that he and his wife would come and visit you.
His wife? Who would have thought? That's great.
Then I'll ask him about everything himself. It will be interesting to discuss old business. The old moonshiner smiles and smacks you on the shoulder.
You deserve a reward for finding Verlarka.
Valerie.
Wait a second. I have prepared a small present set for you. A basket with presents.
He bends and indeed procures a basket under the bench. Inside, there's various loot. A packet of pre-war tea and 30 rubles.
Oh, thanks, man.
You didn't need to do that. I really am just bad at being a bandit.
Here, make yourself tea, and use the money to buy some cracknels. It's always better to have some munchies with the tea than drink it. Drink it on your own.
Neat. All right. Meat Ninja, do you remember where the rest of the shield parts are? Because I got the one from here and the one from Ochernaya, but I don't know where the rest are. One of them is just described as the mysterious cave. Okay, looks like everyone's back where they should be. Yep, Dan survived. Dan nervously taps his feet. When he notices you, he twitches as if somebody just shot a bullet near his head, but quickly regains his composure and addresses you in his familiar, cold manner. Oh, it's you.
Yes, I came to finish what Shishka...
Shrug. Dan unwittingly nods. Yeah, Shishak screwed us over. And now he's dead. Although I'm afraid it's not the end. What was the reason for the conflict? Well, it was brewing for some time already. Shishak thought that I was, quote unquote, too soft. He was useful, but I was keeping an eye on him. Guess I missed the warning signs. Shishak's dead all right, but he obviously had some accomplices outside our camp. I saw a lot of new faces among his followers. Not my guys. Too bad that they either died or ran away. We could have interrogated them. The boss smooths his mustache. Listen, maybe I have another job for you. Sure. But first you could pay me for this whole election shenanigan. No, right. So how did they go? Pretty well. Got you one. Gotcha. As far as I heard, she's a smart girl. Which means she will have business with us. We're the only hope in the world, whether Ochernoya likes it or not. Fine. Hold on. I'll get your money. Dan gets a hefty envelope from his pocket. Here, 400 rubles. The job was much easier than the ones before. Dan, you're an honest man. I helped you out with the mutiny and everything. Yet you give me so little. Dan sighs and without really wanting to, gets out another 100 rubles. Fine. Here's more money. But don't ask me for a raise again. Just take it. You take the money and weigh it in your hand. The envelope is nice and heavy. Smiling, you throw it in with the rest of your things. Nice doing business with you. Dan twirls his mustache and looks at you coldly. Now the plot thickens. Speechcraft for the win. I also have a very high partner skill and a decently high personality, so I've been speeching my way through the rest of the game, which makes the game very easy but also very entertaining. Dan is pretty, how should I put it, scary. He's so unassuming, and yet you know he can do whatever he wants to. Yeah, I love speechcraft in this game and all the original Fallouts too. The classic Fallouts, that is. And yeah, Dan is the perfect, like, he's the perfect crime lord. Because he doesn't pretend to be a crime lord. He doesn't go over the top or anything. He's just a man. But because of how he acts, you know there's something wrong with talking to him. And you know you should probably be a bit careful. Anyway, you were talking about some kind of job? What was that all about? Like I said, Shishak couldn't work alone. There were too many outsiders on his side. He could have gotten so many either in Paragon or in Krasnoznameni. And maybe he got his orders there too. So nothing is concrete. But you have your suspicions? Fine. Where should I start looking? That's not an easy question. Although it's hard for me to admit it, I'm not entirely sure. Go to Paragon, visit the catacombs under Krasnoznameni. I'm pretty sure the answer is out there somewhere. Hold on a sec. I want to mark these places in case you've never heard them before. So we know of one other gang. Beard's gang. I don't know what their name is, what they refer to themselves as. But Beard's gang exists. And I've been wanting to kill them since the start of this game. When I found someone who was being chucked into a river because he wanted to leave the slave trading business. I dropped a line at slave trading. Dan doesn't do that. He only does drugs. Well, he probably does a few other things too, but he doesn't do slave trading. Extortion, drugs, distribution of illegal goods, sure, but not slave trading. Dan takes your map and circles Paragon again, and Krasnoznameni also. After looking at the map again, he hands it back to you. Here. Okay. We'll see what I can do. Great. Anything else? Nothing? He sees the bigger picture. Exactly. That's what makes Dan dangerous. He just has a good idea of what you actually need to do to rule the world. Or at least a small part of it. Okay, just looking at what we've got here. Zigram's Creed, Dead City, Mountain Pass of Woes, Rest Stop 10. Rest Stop 10. After the death of the traitor Shishak, Dan asked me to investigate who could have helped him. He suspects that Shishak's accomplices could either be in Paragon or the seedy underbelly of Krasnoznameni, though it's uncertain. We'll check Paragon first. Because Paragon is where I know that we do have some dealings. See, that is one thing that I like about the Fallouts and this game, is just because you're a bandit doesn't mean you have to be evil. You can be a bandit who's looking out for the people who just don't like laws. Hi. Where did you learn to cook in our day and age? I'm not cooking. Cooking means making fancy dishes out of cheese and oysters. I'm just roasting some meat, like any decent man can. It's barbecue, not fancy French cuisine. Dads everywhere hate you right now. God, do I actually just have to get a Newt Dad emote? I don't even know what I'd do. Like, have a big beard? I already have a big beard. Well, I have a moderately sized beard one of these days. Oops, sorry guys. Booped a glass into another thing. Oh, Ultramara, did you end up missing out on the 200 follower sub or 200 follower thing that I did? It was Dream Daddy, and that was about the point that I realized that even though I am not actually a dad, I basically am a dad. Is anyone else having any lag issues? I don't know. Huh. Okay. So we could ask Beard. Or we could ask the guardsman, actually. The man finally fills up his pipe, strikes a match against the sole of his boot, and lights the tobacco. He inhales with satisfaction and skillfully breathes out in your direction in a perfect ring of smoke. He then he puts his hand in his pouch and gives you a small handful of homegrown tobacco. Yeah, have some. Don't smoke it all in one place. What does it charge? Hell knows. I should be telling you that it's the guards, but that's far from the fact, honestly speaking. So you could say we don't really have anyone in charge here, but it's unlikely we ever will. Unless you consider it to be the former director of the local harbor, Fyodor Maximovich, of course. I mean, that's technically true now. He's keeping everything together. Let's talk to the head of the guard real quick. Maybe he knows something. Nope. He is useless. Why would I gossip when I have such great company out here? Boria, the little dumbass, spends all the time doing stupid kid tricks. Kostya, the face, is twitchy as hell and seems to hate nature. The cook around the campsite has a loose tongue and spends most of his life running his mouth. With friends like that, who needs tall tales or rumors? Oh god, yeah. Seems to hate everyone. Alright, gotcha. Trying to figure out who... Did we get anything from him? We didn't get anything from him, right? Yeah, so this merchant caravan right here. I talked to him because he can sell me any amount of liters, including up to 50, which is kind of surprising. Did you get the quest for the barbecue place? I did, but I think I bricked it. So we can't do it anymore. Which is a real shame because I would have liked to see how you do it correctly. Let's see here. I think this is the rest stop we need. Oh, wait, hang on. Where's my car? Oh no, meet the scavengers. We can meet the scavengers. if they've got anything. Nothing too substantial. They got a savage shield, but it's not great. Compared to the cast iron shields, at least. Shame that the car doesn't show up on the map so you have an idea of where it is. Because I do know it's in Paragon, just because I forgot it. Which is, whatever. Trying to figure out where we would get information from. Not Orchard, no, yeah. Let's try going here. You've been ambushed by bandits. We're gonna kill them. Oh, hey. Oh, ho. Aha. At night, dog meat becomes actually unkillable. It's quite a refreshing change, considering that he seems to die every single fight otherwise. But the increased chance to miss at night actually helps him a ton. You stop that. You're doing, like, nothing. Hi. Hey, oh, your testicles gotta go. Yep. He has 43 dodge chance innately and gets even more when it's at night and when he's not moving. It's ridiculous. We don't need the road. Hang on a moment. No. I almost said blasphemy. What do we got? This is gonna be too much for me. We can still walk with it though. Dump everything into the trunk. It'll probably be fine. I wonder if the car uses more gas, the more fuel you end up bringing out. Okay, we are now officially looking for merchants again. I think we're good. 5 meat, yeah. Yeah, okay, we're good. He didn't get hit. He didn't, okay, he got hit. All right, let's go. You disapprove of your pup's choice of targets? What, you mean the testicles? I don't. I think that my pupper is choosing the exact correct location to attack. Anyway, I think this is the rest stop we're looking for.
Hello. I talked to you before. A sad-looking gray-haired man with eyelids heavy from exhaustion or alcohol claps you on the shoulder. Oh, hello. Sorry. Oh, hello. What brought you here? Something good. I can tell, or my little terrorist would have made a big hole in you. You need a merchant? The man croaks angrily and casts a side look in the direction where you parted with his eldest daughter. Oh, he's so attentive to everyone's needs. I feel ashamed next to this. But this is the occasion where she's wrong. I don't need a merchant anymore. I want to buy new ways. Ways? And then dug up a motorcycle trailer in the garden. I can sell ways myself now. What I do need now, though, is, what do you call them? Private detective, yes. Can you imagine? What for? Well, you know. Pop protect master mode the best. My little terrorist, pulling up the infidels let to dry. That's really good. My Little Pony. Hey, Spec. How you doing? The man looks around uncomfortably and shivers. Detective or a psychiatrist, so... People say there's a guy walking around these lands who introduces himself as Korolov, the tourist. But he's no tourist, you understand. He's not interested in our cities and villages. What remained of our architecture is all the same to him. What he pays attention to is our women. You got me? People say he's convinced at least 30 women in Krasnoknemeni alone for some horizontal mambo. I'm afraid he might have seduced my wife. I'm not always home. Sometimes I cross the border to visit my family or spend the night fishing. And she's here alone. Try to understand me, friend. We've been having it rough already. But if she's cheated on me with this Korolov, I have to know. As for checking, it's easy. This bloody Casanova gives a plastic ring to every woman he seduced as a keepsake. So if you could rummage through her belongings and find the ring, it would all be clear as day. Could you do this for me? Sure, let's ruin a marriage. Of course I will. Sweet. All right, let's go ruin a marriage. This is gonna be great. Where is his daughter? Oh, the daughter's over here this time. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. A young blue-eyed woman greets you with a nod and a friendly smile. She grasps at her gun to hold on to it in a more comfortable way, but this gesture lacks any aggression. You know, I'm glad to see you. You're one of very few nice people. I can be nice. I can also shoot people's brains out when they try to take my stuff. What's up, Zatara? There's a mod for Monster Hunter World that replaces the charge sound of the lances with the deja vu. Really? Oh my god. Download it and install it. That's wonderful. Spec, if you've ever seen that, the lances just don't stop charging until you run out of stamina, so you can just deja vu across the world. There was a reference to that also, I should mention. This place isn't that big. Hi. Okay, we got an Atom Pass. What?
Oh, we can't let just anyone have that. Also, this water seems useful. Yep, he's got the plastic ring. Cool. Also, I took all the money because that's what the lockpick costs, goddammit. Oh, I can't even look at it. A ring made out of plastic. Looks simple, but maybe you should keep it. A weathered old passport of an Atom member. You have one too. This one is written under the name Belias Anatoly Pavlovich. You should keep this. Huh. I can't look at it. A gray-haired man inebriated man greets you with a gesture that looks like an attempt to hug the air around him. Hey-o. What's this card? The man squints and examines the card. I found it with Elenka, our foster daughter. That is all I know. And I don't want to continue this conversation at all. Next time, maybe. Okay. About your wife in the tourist Korolov. Yeah. Let's ruin a marriage! Well, here, no words needed. The man looks at the ring in such fear as if he expects the ring to smash him. After a minute of fearful contemplation, he sighs, snorts, and puts the trinket in his pocket. Thank you. Good job. Here's your reward. He hands over to you a bag of crops and 30 rubles. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I'm not a pharmacy. Ugh. Well, I guess now I am. Let me eat one of those. Did he give us corn? He didn't give us corn. That's great. I appreciate that. Yeah, the meat's at least useful. Deja vu. So, this Atom Pass seems useful, but I'm not holding onto it in my inventory because it clutters my inventory, and God, I hate cluttered inventories so much! So much! I wish I could do the Iago voice. Concentrate! That'd be so fun. Okay. Yeah. I think we need to find some dudes to murder. Also, I think we're solid here now. An inebriated man looks in the direction of the yard with an unexplicable sadness in his eyes. My daughters are leaving. My wife is leaving. What will I do? What? Is that you? Sorry, I'm busy right now. Oh, wait. Yeah, hang on a moment. You mentioned you're waiting for a merchant? There are 20 cartridges in here. When I run out, how will I beat back? And there will be another raid. I know it now. Stepa Balagan and his cutthroats have been silent for too long. You know my car is literally filled to the brim with ammo, right? It's just the other songs from the anime. Oh. Is it gas, gas, gas? It's a plastic ring, man. It's a plastic ring. There are 20 cartridges in here. Right. 20 handfuls of gunpowder. I'll find them. Okay, so she needs gunpowder. That's a simple fetch quest. What about the wifey-kun? Or wifey-son? Nope. You? Nice. Okay, we've still got a lot. You have found deja vu again. Another song is called Speedy Speed Boy. Oh my god. We've got Red Fighter over here. Let's head over to Krasnoznameni. Oh no, I'm taking damage from hunger. So, what's our quest look like? Where is Rest Stop 10? Because I sure as hell don't know. Is it over here? No. Should have been marked on my map earlier. Hmm. Eight variations of the Deja Vu song. Oh my god. Why would you do something like this? Alright, let's get out all of our stuff to sell. We don't need this much food at all. Gas. This is -1 personality, +1 endurance. We'll keep those. Radishes are fills with increases virility. Nice. Atom Pass gets to be kept. That gets sold. That gets sold. Actually, that gets crafted because we've got 2 whetstones. We can increase the value. I'm never using grenades. We're getting rid of that. I just realized something. We should be searching for caravans. Because caravans will give us a lot more money. But what I will do briefly is just check what the current stock of the Red Banner is. Have you gotten that one mod, Zutara, that increases the drop chance of a lot of the rare stuff? Just so that it's not as much of a pain. He still has all the stuff that he had before. Damn it. I would love to find dog armor, but I cannot find dog armor. The fuck? It's disturbingly difficult to find dog armor. Nice. Nice. All right, let's go find us some caravans, shall we? And try to get rid of some of this loot. I don't need most of the vegetables. I very rarely keep vegetables with the exception of onions. Because onions, well, not even onions, leeks. Whereas, hello, caravanners. I'm encumbered and hungry. Please feed me. They have nothing. A grand spanking total of nothing. But you know what? We can still sell them. We can just sell some of the lesser stuff that I don't really care too much about. Mostly bottles and crap like that. Okay. Maybe pull up that too. Grenades do extensive damage and should never be underestimated, but I also don't really care too much about them because don't have much skill to use them. Oh, hang on. Could he not hold what I was trying to sell him? I didn't see the message. Need to craft those. No way. Yes way. Spoons. Get rid of them. There we go. Also unencumbered me, which I'm happy about. Let's get out some of the biscuits. The Triscuits. I kind of want to see a speedrun of this game, if only because it'd be kind of amusing to watch. As you probably cheese your way through a lot of things. You need to remove that mod, it's too much. Is it like the John Cena nuclear explosion sound that I had in Fallout? And the pew pew lasers that I added later on? Where you thought it was a good idea, but when you actually installed it, it turns out that no, it was not. It's super loud and it happens so much. I feel like it was intended for a silly video idea, and that's pretty much as much as it's going to be seen or used. Yeah, I love that I've never been in there. Oh, you guys don't seem that great. You got hatchets, barely any weaponry. You have a pistol at most. Hey, they've got a sweet roll. Look at that. Decent amount of ammo, actually. All things considered. How much actual money do you guys have? 600. I will take it all. Also, whatever ammo you have. I don't really care what kind of ammo it is. As long as you have it, I'm going to take it. I have discovered the joy of hoarding huge amounts of ammo. Also cast Pyramid. Honestly, at this point, I barely even need cast Pyramid. Cast Pyramid is for the fishes, and I just don't see it used. Oh wow, that ended up equaling out almost perfectly. Salt and probably 1 battery. Perfect. We only went 3 over. Open the trunk. Put all the ammo away. The gas. The actual funny thing is that we had a reference to deja vu earlier in this stream. Well, not this stream, but the stream earlier today. Which kind of worked out. Okay, we can actually continue with the story, too. If I don't know where to look, I'm just going to go ahead and head over here. How much money do we have? 2,800? We gotta be careful with murderous doomsday cults because they do have explosions. What? Some of the melee ones have explosives, and I want to try and move away. Yeah, like that. Good job. I think he just killed himself. Yeah, Cultist took 165 points of damage. He definitely just exploded himself. That was overkill, and you know it. Well, time to loot. Oh man, we shot his arm off. Oh man, however will we recover from such a travesty as shooting another man's arm off? I like this tea. I like this anti-red. I like all of this. This is all good loot. Except the tinfoil hats. The tinfoil hats can burn in hell. Got no diesel. Well, we got some diesel. Lantern batteries. What about this? Oh my god, look at all those heals. Heck yeah. Open trunk. Insert armors. Because the armors were over encumbering me. What about this guy? He had a shield. And the shield is heavy. Let's just... no. Okay. Do we have a duffel bag in here that I can give to someone? No, doesn't look like it. We're also slowly accumulating all of our heal abilities again. So. Meh. Alright. Alright. You know what? Let's go explore a bit. Because there's still a teeny tiny amount of the map that we have left to explore. It's over here. Maybe there's something there that I have missed. Also, what's this? Did you just try to shoot me? Oh, he's dead. Crossbows have incredibly weak armor penetration, despite the fact that they are crossbows and actually a thing that was intended to penetrate armor. That seems a bit weird. So this guy's gonna have a bad time. Then again, guns were also intended to penetrate armor. Damn it, Jim, he was already dead. No live person would use a shield. Pop. Is he almost dead? He's slightly injured. Zolbars, I love you, and I'm actually really happy you're not going out to your death repeatedly anymore. Let's find out what's down here. Because this rolls randomly every time. It looks like... Anything? Anything interesting? No? Nah. Wow. This was a less than stellar basement. The best basement I've ever found was one basement with like 50 dudes in it. It was great. I walked 5 feet and then immediately got shot from all directions. I would love to see that one open up again because I think that I actually have the ability to fight it now. Oh, actually. Take these knives and sharpen them. Take these ciggies, put them away. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna teach everyone an amazing thing that is actually kind of useless. We can turn a knife into a qualitative knife. And that's what those do. Who would have thought that whetstones would improve the quality of a knife? Yeah, I know. It's really nice. Monster Hunter World is surprisingly easy to mod. Sure, we'll meet the caravanners. Maybe they have something that we can buy. I got Nagant. Nothing amazing though. Hey, 400 isn't nothing. That's way too expensive. Hey, we're actually slowly buckling down on what we've actually got. I want to try and get it so that the loot just is on the bottom. So I don't even have to scroll up or anything like that. Can't do anything else to decrease the value much. What I want is one of the merchants with like 3,000-ish. Because those guys are packed. They usually have the best guns too. And at this point, we are doing our final upgrades into like end game tier guns. Sure, I can rest a bit. Get rid of this nagging hunger. God damn. A scrawny man with a mustache stands in your way. He raises his rifle, an ominous grin playing on his lips. Whatever he has in store for you, it bodes nothing good. Ha ha ha! Look! The bird has flown straight into our nest. Seems that we're going to have some fun. Do you not notice how armored we are? How one of us is actually carrying a true, honest-to-God sniper rifle. You see other inhabitants of the small fortress starting to move in your direction, taking your weapons off safety as you approach, or as they approach. There's no chance to sort it out peacefully. You need to make a good initiative and attack first. The mustached man lowers his gun, looking uncertain. Sort what out? You've had ill luck. Got into the wrong place at the wrong time. Guys, it's alright. Whoops. You want to attack the laughing gangsters first, but stumble, and the moment is gone. Now you have two options. Concentrate entirely on defending yourself or flee. Aw, damn it. I accidentally hit the second option. I hit a 2. Well, my own ability to, kill people is quite high, so why the fuck not? You guys are terrible at your jobs. See that? That's gonna happen to all of you. See that? Oh, there's only 2 of you left? Jesus. Well, this definitely did not turn out well for them. Ow! Stop that. See, if that was the Dragonov, that would have actually just one-shot me. Yeah, this definitely could have turned out a heck of a lot better for you. You fucked up hard. Congratulations. Someone comes rolling in with just a car, armor, and just all this other stuff. No. What are you doing? Oh, hey, this is a piece. Hang on, that's one of the pieces of the shield we need. Well, we've got that one. Now I just need the mysterious forest. Because we've been trying to collect the shield parts. But that actually works out pretty well. Nothing here. Anything in here? Man, with 80 logs. Hello, who are you? A dark-haired woman writhes on the floor, her hands clasped against her ears. Only after she feels you're close, does she find the courage to raise her eyes. Oh, what is this? What happened? Who are you? I am the reason of this literally deadly silence. Actually, doesn't matter. But I definitely don't have much love for human traffickers. You allowed the woman to get up. Shaking, she takes a few steps across the room. I've heard everything. They're all dead, aren't they? Every single one of them, my old masters. What am I to do now? We found them! We killed them! They're all dead now. I don't know. I can take you to the city. To the city? You mean Krasnoznameni? This is exactly where I want to go. If you take me there and let me go. God, you're a saint. I was praying for someone like you for 6 months. All right. You can follow me. Thank you. Thank you. You're a living saint. I swear that by everything that's dear to me. She is a follower right now, so just gonna take a look at her. Yeah, I figured she is level 1, which means she has absolutely no abilities. She's gonna be quite fragile. She's got 8 attention. Don't know if that does much. It's perception in this game. Meat. And grenade. What is this music? Freaking love this. Oh, I never looted this guy. I'm sorry, my friend. You only have a fish. You don't get to be looted. Fish are just one of those things that I do not loot because they weigh a ton. I don't know why they weigh a ton. I mean, I guess technically it is a fish, but still. They weigh a ton. Okay. Looks like we're good. Oh, we only need 2 of these. One antidote, 2. We don't need both. 3, 4. Yeah, okay, this'll do. Gas, gas. All right. We've saved someone. I swear I'm going to have to rename every single one of these episodes. It's ridiculous. A dark-haired woman looks at you. Hope and fear mixed in her eyes. Yes? Look, it's time for us to part. Tears of joy fill the woman's eyes. My savior, my hero, I'm home. I'm free. I'm so grateful. Do you need help? I don't know. Not now. Thank you so much. Do you have anywhere to go to? I'm not sure. For now, I believe I'll go to the tavern on the outskirts. Go in peace, Kostya, my apprentice. Kostya, my apprentice, will do his best to help you there. Thank you so much. Neat. Also, we took a surprising amount of damage during that fight. Then again, I haven't really been allowing myself to heal at all, so maybe I should just rest a bit. Get some health back. You do actually heal from resting, which I didn't think you did. Apparently you do. Hey guy, you got some dog armor? You got some dog armor? Oh my god. I'm sorry, I have been searching for this shit forever. Literally forever. You got some dog armor. Oh man. Where's Doge? Doge, I need you. Have the doggos. And we'll take that 12 meat off of you. And heal you up. He's got some dog armor now. Oh my god, look at him. Big boy dog armor upgrades. Yup. Come on. I want to see him in the light. Oh my god, he's actually got like a... That's adorable. He's got like a leather vest and everything. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Let's see. So he has 95 health. Can we actually... He does have a level up, so he might... Armor effects are especially useful when you've got no health taken. So four-legged knight is going to be the next thing that he gets. So that he doesn't lose his dodge bonus. That's really cool, though. Because right now he's got... What's his dodge? 36. They didn't lose too much of a dodge bonus. 7 dodge for a pretty significant increase in durability, I'm guessing. Take your meds. Take your meds. Okay, Doge. How much does that actually increase it by? Let's see, 16%, 10%, 5%, and how much damage threshold? Okay, so pretty decent amount. About 50% damage resistance and even better armor. Or even better damage threshold. Dude, I have been waiting for that dog armor to appear for so long. It's just never shown up for me. Monster Hunter World calls your computer the black screen. That sucks. You know what's causing, or do you know what might be causing that, Zitara? Or is that just a thing that's happening now? Oi. What's this place? Oh, this is the same map that they generally use for a lot of the encounters. Huh. Look at that. With some skeletons. Some scrap as well. This is the most boring random, or not even random, major location. I guess these would be considered minor locations because they don't get names. Major locations get names, but these are minor. So, out of curiosity... Nope. A young female warrior from the Safe Journey farm asked me for 20 portions of gunpowder. Right, we need to get that. What is this? This is nothing. Wonder if that was a location they intended to implement but never got around to. A man with a piece of cloth on his face struggles to walk towards you. You want to stop for him? Yes. Who is this man? For what reason does he have a cloth on his face? A somewhat weird-looking man in shabby clothes and a scarf around his face stops in front of you. He looks exhausted, nearly ready to fall right where he's standing. Water. That's where you've been. Water. Or is this just a mirage? My brain is my enemy. All it's tried to do is trick me. It tricks me so that I would constantly move forward. Just look at how much clothes you're wearing. That's why you're thirsty, bro. The man is looking through you, and he flinches and smiles as if he suddenly became clear to him. That's right. You're right, Mirage. It's all these clothes. It sucks the water out of me. Absorbs it like a sponge. Thank you, Mirage. Thank you. I'm going to lighten my burden right now and keep on going. The man starts undressing, throws off everything he has but his underwear. Maybe you need some help? I could give you a ride somewhere. No. Don't hold me back any longer. I need to keep going. Silently follow the man with your eyes. Thorny armor. Duffel bag. Kefir. A knife and an empty bottle. Huh. You want a duffel bag? I have a duffel bag. Yeah, I figured you'd equip it, because you can't equip a shield with two-handed weapons. Everything else I'm just going to throw in here. Shame I couldn't just give him water, but there wasn't an option. Well, there wasn't an option to back out, I guess. Where is this place? Might want to fill up on gas at some point here. I think I've met everything, or gone to every location at this point. Because this was where the slavers were. Some murderous doomsday cult. Okay, sure. Might as well test out that new dog armor. That guy's got explosives. Thank you. I know the ones that have explosives now because I've been killed by them way too often. They hurt a lot. Oh, was it just two? Oh, that's rare. Take the guns. The ammo. One thing is that you can actually... Oh, okay. I was gonna say you can actually harvest pretty much everything you need from the for a bomb on a stick or a timed bomb. Yeah, he had explosives, all right, from these guys. Not that I really want to be making explosives. I think that if you end up going the throwing weapons route, then you need to be making explosives because finding bombs is really hard otherwise. But I don't know. It's possible you don't actually need to. Let's see what's in here. Never seen one with the light on. Oh man, that ambience. Love how you can see it on him. Oh yeah, the dog armor. So good. It just happened in the middle of a Valhazak fight. So I guess. Oh, it just happened. What's worse is that it happened to me while I was responding to a SOS. Hopefully the guy finished him off. Oh, that really sucks, because that increases Valhazak's health bar. I mean, of all of the Elder Dragons, Valhazak is definitely the easiest one. Probably because he's the only new one of the bunch. Well, other than him and Nergigante. Nergigante's real good, but he's not easy. I really like the Nergigante fight. Oh, you got killed. I see. We don't need any more ropes now that we have one. And cheese. Oh, I like cheese. We have almost 95 pounds of loot right now. Or 95 kilograms of loot. That's a lot of loot. Let's see how the old farmer is doing. How is it that I always seem to encounter this guy when it's nighttime? Oh shit. I lost a lot of health there. Wait, do you have anything? Hey, old man. In front of you stands a small, slim girl in a light summer dress. Even though you're certain she's at least 18, you notice some of the teenage features in her frame. Her body is thin and sort of lanky. Her knees are bruised. She's awkward, natural blush never leaves her cheeks. Her eyes are full of mischief, all of which proves you see a teenager, not a grown-up woman. Hi, where are you from? From Earth, and this must be paradise, for I see an angel in front of me. For a couple of seconds, the girl looks at you with an unfathomable expression on her face. Then she bursts into loud laughter. You're a complete idiot! Or are you
You a complete idiot, Uncle? I thought you were a wandering warrior or something, and here you are making passes. I don't see any contradiction. No, you can't. The girl says, laughing, turns abruptly and pretends she's going to walk away, but at the last moment she turns back and a shy smile plays on her lips. Okay, you can, but don't expect any interesting answers. Let's see. You've come from a big world, right? Tell me, how is it? Better than here, I can tell you. There are problems, true, but there's plenty of fun, too. Weird fog suddenly covers the girl's eyes, as if in her mind she saw all the riches of the big world she just glimpsed in your answers. Oh, really? And what is there in the way of fun? After asking her question, the girl comes so close to you, you can feel her warm breath on your skin. It seems getting to the outside world is a very sensitive subject that reaches something deep within her. Have you ever squeezed in your hand the heart of your enemy still pulsating? No? Then you don't know what real fun is. I mean, if I was doing an actually true evil run, that would be my answer. Oh, anything. The girl sighs dreamily. This is just how I imagined it. And here, you can't even try a cigarette here, let alone meet a handsome guy. Dad hides everything from me. Oh, what a life. Suddenly the girl's pretty face is lit with a cunning smile. Well, if you happen to have something interesting on you, like a cigarette or alcohol, would you let me try? I might. The girl looks at you, her eyes full of hope and the unusual flirtiness. I will. She comes very close to you, shamelessly infringing on your personal space. No, no, no. That's not how you do it. I'll buy this radish from you, girl. Go away. I don't want to buy things. Uncle, will you teach me some bad things? My son, a seducer of young and innocent souls, just like his old man in his younger years. Ugh, I'm not proud of those times. Oh, so you travel with your dad? You behave like a total douchebag, amigo. Is your friend always such a killjoy? I just want to have a try of the life forbidden. Hang on a moment. Let's... I love the responses from my companions. Okay, so I know I have a cigarette somewhere here. At least I think I do. Did I get rid of it? I might have sold it. Oh, darn. I think I sold it. Oh, well. Oh, no, we might be able to make one. Do we have some paper? No, we don't. Alright. Oh, well. Rip me. I do want the hungries. So I'm going to go ahead and eat this. How's our hunger doing? Which is the skill that stops Balhazak's aura from cutting your HP in half? It's called Miasma. Or at least that's the gem.
Volhazok set has it. So a lot of people tend to farm him for stream stones because of that. Because Volhazok set is pretty easy to make. Nah, I don't want to fight another group right now. You have all of a one miasma deco. You'll have more later. Trust me on that. Miasma is one of those decorations that you just kind of accumulate. It's considered mostly worthless. I mean, with all three of them slotted in, Volhazok becomes a joke because he's balanced around having your health halved. Meet the caravanners. Okay, these guys seem pretty beefy. I was right, they are pretty beefy. With 1,200 we can sell a lot to these guys. Okay. We don't need this much meat. In fact, we will accumulate all of this meat back over the course of a couple of days. Open the trunk. Let's sell him some stuff. No, that stays here. Let's see, what can we get? You know, I could start stockpiling grenades too and actually have a pretty good time of it. Pretty much everyone sells at least one grenade. Oh wow, those are not worth picking up. Honestly, the spoons aren't worth picking up either, but eh. Hey, perfect. Nice. I wish I could give you miasma decos. I have so many of them. Like, just honestly, I genuinely have so many of them. All right. How much money do we have total now? 2,600. I know it costs quite a lot to get to the dead city. Holy crap, it's 9:45. How much is it to 3,000 up front? Okay. Yeah, no, I'm sad that we can't seem to make a decent living anymore. Mostly because I can't actually sell anything, goddammit. We're not finding caravans with a decent amount of money that are close to our car. What I might do is I might end up grinding up a little bit. I don't remember how much it costs to get to the dead city. Alright. Oops. We're also not fighting anything, so things have been kind of boring. Apologies on that, but there's not much to do. This rest stop 10 bothers me because I still like it's not anywhere on the map. I've been looking all over the map and it's just not listed anywhere. Unless this is rest stop 10, who knows? This is a rest stop. I'll give them that. I don't know if it's specifically rest stop 10 though. This knife's no good. It doesn't like people. Huh. Hello, comrade. Well, what do you want? I thought I recognized your mug, but I've mistaken you for someone else. I wanted to talk to you about something. The man gives you an evil smirk. Some mistake. What is it you want? What's the story with your lucky charm? The man squints his eyes for a second, and you look at the bullet hanging on his wide, muscular chest. Then he just dismisses your question. It's nothing. A trophy. You could have used a blank bullet for a trophy. That would have been safer. The man rolls his eyes, annoyed. Safer? I'm not some bimbo. I don't wear it for beauty. I wear it to use it one day for its intended purpose. Who made you so angry as to deserve a personal bullet? The man sighs loudly and turns his gaze to some faraway place only he knows about. This is a story from a whole different life. My life. But sometimes I even forget about it. I begin to think it's from someone else's. From the life of an ordinary soldier who, after the war, came to his home village. To his father and mother and his son. To his wife pregnant with their second child. And he was lucky, that green youth. He saw everything the way he'd left it half a year earlier. The same faces, the same houses, only everyone around had gone wild. As the first post-war winter came, the raids started. First, they were cunning in the night with the masks of the looters. Then the looting became open and shameless. Why the hell did I organize a resistance? At first it didn't go too well.
But then me and other ordinary civilian men managed to fend off an attack. And on top of that, we've wiped out half the gang. With hunting rifles, can you believe that? And also with my Makarov gun that I brought from the army. We expected everything to get quiet. No, it was the opposite. With that fight, we've seriously angered the leader of those criminals. One night he came after us with his whole gang of thieves, Kostya the Yob. They say he united a whole special maximum security penal colony under his authority, or penal colony, and turned it into a well-coordinated army. How could we fight back when against each one of our men there were 10 to 15 cutthroats with Kalashnikovs? Kostya the Yav assembled everyone in the central street of my home village. He brought me and the other two guys in front of the villagers and made us get down on our knees. It was so shameful. He began telling us off like little kids, even without any anger in his voice, just reproach. When we did go against the new authorities, he said. Or why did we go against the new authorities, he said. What kind of guerrilla war is it? I'm protecting you here, by the way, from worse cutthroats. I'm a feudal, and this is not a thievery, but the collection of taxes. I care about you with my whole heart. And now you made us use force. After the bastard finished his speech, he crouched in front of me, looked me in the eye, with kindness, turning my Makarov guns in his hand. And then he said, I'm not going to kill you. After that, he quickly turned around. In a flash, bang! My wife, Linochka, fell down. Seryavchka, Seryajka ran to her. Mom! Mom! Bang! Seryajka fell down too. Bang. My mother fell down with a hole in her chest. Bang! My father! Bang! Bang! My friends, even Ivan and Stasik, with precision holes in their foreheads. By then, I wasn't standing on my knees anymore, but on all fours, biting the earth, groaning, howling like a beaten dog, wailing and begging to die, choking on earth and my tears. I've never wanted anything as bad as I wanted to die at that moment. But when Kostya the Yob finally pointed my own gun at me and pulled the trigger, only a click came out of it. The bullet got stuck in the chamber and rolled out in the mud through the case ejection chute. Can you believe that? My last bullet got stuck. My bullet, With a shaking hand, the man grabs the bullet on his neck chain and clenches his fist until it goes white. And now it's his. I swear on the names of my loved ones, this bullet will find Kostya the Yob. The man sighs bitterly and loosens his grip. Yeah, I thought if I told you, I'd feel a little better. But I don't. And that's why we're not going to talk about this story ever again. He does, but where can I find him now? Back then, we lived far away in the north. His closest analog here is only Dan from the factory. But even Dan pales in comparison with that scum. Damn, I'd love to do the same to the Yob. I'll let you know. You're right. You're damn right. You know, if you meet the bastard, let me know. I'll reward you for it. Not just that. I'll kiss your feet. Only if you meet him, leave him to me.
That's pretty hard. And with that, I think that we'll go ahead and end it. End the stream here. Once again, as usual, thank you everyone who's been watching. Oh, I need to update that list pretty soon. Just make sure that it's up to date. Jesus. I will see you guys all next time, and I hope you all enjoy this. We'll be probably trying to keep just going hard on the main story after this. We've got just a lot of quests, and I want to see all of it. This game is really well written, and a lot of the quests are well written. I just got a new one too. Oh my god. Oof. Either way, I will see you guys all next time. And until then, have a safe journey through the dark forest. Let's see if we can raid someone real quick. Who's on right now? We got Rosegard playing the Vagrant. I've never heard of that, but we can take a look at him. But, please. Bot's not helping right now. That's kind of annoying. Oh, okay. Well. / raid Rose Guard. Of course, the Twitch chat is broken again. Hang on a moment, guys. Let me try this. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. So, hopefully, we'll take a look at what he's got. I will see you guys over there. And until next time, have a safe trip through the dark forest.